Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of a brand new looter shooter, a game that we didn't know if it was coming to North America, and now that question has been answered. The title is formerly known Project Magnum, which is now the First Descendant. Ooh, and I really get this Matrix vibe from it. It's really because of one scene that you will see in the gameplay trailer. Literally looks like it's ripped out of the third Matrix. And if you've seen that movie, you're gonna know immediately what I am talking about. Now, any fans of Outriders out there, or any people that were disappointed of Outriders but love looter shooters, this is going to be the game for you. We're gonna talk about this article for a few minutes. I'm gonna show you the gameplay trailer, and then we're gonna check out the newly formed Steam page, and I'm gonna show you how to opt in if you want to request access. Here we go, massively-overpowered.com. Nexon's co-op loot shooter Project Magnum gets full title name, and Steam page starts taking test applications. Woo! Back in August 2021, we reported on a wide number of MMOs and multiplayer games in development by Nexon, one of which was tentatively called Project Magnum, a co-op online looter shooter RPG. At the time of the report, we weren't sure if the game's Western release prospects, but now it appears that the game is indeed headed for our shores by virtue of the fact that it has a dedicated Steam page and a full game name. And that was the reason why a lot of people weren't covering this game. It's like, oh, it's not going to get a global release. And that might still be true. It might not get a global release, but we know it's coming to our shores, North America. Project Magnum is now the First Descendant, and it describes itself as a free third-person cooperative action RPG shooter. The game lets 4 players take on the role of one of the Descendants, people who have been mysteriously empowered to fight the invading force threatening the human population of the continent of Ingris. And this cracks me up right here because the game is called the First Descendant. You see it right here. The Last Descendant promises strategic boss fights, unique characters, and exciting gunplay, and plenty of loot to scoop. The Last Descendant is not the name of the game. It is the First Descendant. They put a little typo in here. Anyways, lots of loot to scoop, and this is kind of a new genre that is really starting to emerge. The looter shooter, third person, but you got the loot of like a Diablo style game. The game is currently allowing interested players to opt in for the testing route through Steam. I'll show you how to do this, with the first test currently scheduled for Wednesday, September 28th. Timing for the testing isn't locked down yet, but those who are willing to put their name into the draw or learn more about, I will show you that. Enjoy the gameplay trailer for the First Ascendant, and watch out for the Matrix scene. Enjoy. You saw it, right? The Sentinels, as they're fighting and they end up all getting murdered on kind of like the last stand fight. Literally the enemies and the fight look the same. Okay, I'm dropping it. The First Descendant. And right now we are on the official Steam page, which was just newly formed. The First Descendant is a third-person cooperative action RPG shooter in which you play as the Descendants who inherited the unknown powers and make them stronger to fight against the invaders and protect humans. Now, right here, we don't have a release date, but we do have a coming soon tag, okay? So normally you'll have like no release date. Coming soon normally means within a year. So, I mean, we don't know when it's actually coming, but I am going to guess a year. And I love games that put down the tag right here, action RPG. Free publicity for my channel. I like it. Now on here, there is a lot of good information about the game, and I will link this in the description, okay? Talks about the pre-registration, talks about the test schedule. Now, if you have a Steam account, could not be more simple. Click on the link in my description, and then right here, join the First Descendant Steam beta. And right here is where you click to request access. If I clicked it right now, I'm not logged in, so it would tell me to log in, but that is literally all you have to do to try and gain access to this game. Now, you should know, if you have an older PC, there is some beefy, I shouldn't say beefy, it's got some decent system requirements for PC. So, Intel Core i7 or AMD Ryzen 3 3200, 16 gigabytes of RAM, that is kind of the big one. GTX 1660 Ti or Radeon RTX 580 and 30 gigabits of storage space. Never look at the minimum when you're on PC, always look at the recommended. That normally plays the game on high settings. So that's it. New Steam page, new name, taking registrations after the Matrix. I want to know your opinion. Is this a game you could see yourself playing? Is it, ooh, this looks way better than Outriders and I can't wait. I'm gonna register. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I have 2 asks for you today at the end of the video. First ask, if you think I deserve it, I would really appreciate if you made the decision to push that little red button. Make the decision to subscribe here to Action RPG. I make anywhere from 1 to 3 videos a day. I've got some good connections that I'm working on. I'm streaming. We do a podcast that is so much fun. If you think I've earned it, hit that red button. Second ask, check out my Patreon. Thank you to the first 41 people that have signed up. Become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. You get access to my weekly blog post. You get access to our weekly podcast. You get access to the VIP lounge in my Discord where you can talk to me directly, and you get a special title. Lots of different variety there on Patreon. So if you want to create content together, stream together, all that is on the table. Again, first link in the description. That's all I've got. The First Descendant. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.